You're listening to River Bottom Bandits, episode 118. Hey ladies, this is Sleazy P, and I'm here to see what is new for the week of October 9th. Last part didn't rhyme. All apologies. What we got going this week is we got some Rock of Ages. That's right, that Def Leppard. They did that Hysteria song I was talking about a few weeks ago. Hope you tuned into that one. Now you're tuning into this one. And connect the dots. Up next we got The Raven. Not about the football team. Then we got A Cat in Paris. That sounds a little exotic. I can get down with that. Then we got Crazy Eyes. I've definitely seen a few women with them crazy eyes. And we got some breaking news for you. Turns out that we had originally thought that Prometheus was not going to be out until the 11th. Turns out it looks like it is geared for a Tuesday release. So it should be out on the 9th. That's a big one. Find out where the alien came from. Tune in. This is Sleazy P. And I'm out.
Alright,
Now I have.
I got a minute of video. I'm not sure if there's a cap on this, so...
Okay, well, let's talk.
Welcome to River Bottom Bandits episode... What episode is it here, Blondie?
Is it 118? 118.
That sounds right.
So you watched Prometheus last night?
I did. Yeah, I was really excited for it, and it was definitely worth watching.
This is the first week where you actually know more about a movie than we do.
Well, that's the thing about that particular movie is I'm not sure that I do know more about that movie than you guys do. But, okay, you're familiar with how I feel about Lost. It was a big cop-out at the end,
The J.J. Abrams show Lost?
Yes, exactly. Bad Robot Productions.
Uh-huh.
Little known fact, Damon Lindelof was working on Prometheus as a writer for this film, Prometheus, and it's my theory that it's him. He's the one that ruins it, because this movie, although it was really good, really fell apart at the end, if you ask me.
Yeah, that's what I remember a customer telling me that, like, the first half of the movie was some of the coolest stuff you'll ever see, and then the second half was just kind of wah-wah.
Blondie, you're going to pee your pants over the ancient astronaut theory stuff in that movie.
Oh, yeah.
It's awesome. And then it just... I'm going to relate it to the movie Sunshine. You guys familiar with that one?
Mm-hmm. Danny Porter's Sunshine.
It had this amazing beginning, and it just sort of turned into a monster movie by the end. And I'm not willing to say that Prometheus turns into a monster movie, but it doesn't... and let's also say that Michael Fassbender should have been played by Ewan McGregor, because he basically is playing Ewan McGregor as Michael Fassbender, as Ewan McGregor as...
The robot.
David the robot.
Yeah, I heard he's such a method actor, like really big-time method actor. Sarah was telling me that he had all his blood removed and had it replaced with milk for this role.
Now, do you think that's 2%?
No, skim. Remember when Lance Henriksen cut his fingers off? That's definitely skim milk.
You know that from the color.
Well, in the consistency. Skim milk's really thin.
What else do you know about milk?
I know that you say milk rather than milk. I know it's delicious. I know it hits the spot early in the morning.
See, that's the thing I think that movie's really trying to slam it home. It's like, yeah, it does have conspiracy theories based in it. Ancient astronaut theory. But I think really what it's trying to show us is that in the future we've all come to our senses that it's really disgusting to drink milk, and the only use should be to fuel robots, because it should not be in human bodies.
Well,
that's what Prometheus 2 is.
I don't want any part of it.
Yeah, whatever.
I think
just because
wouldn't humanity and our entire genus disappear because to be a mammal you have to drink milk, right? Like, isn't that the definition of a mammal? Yeah, but maybe instead of drinking cow's milk, you'd start buying human milk at the store. Like, we'd have farms and farms and farms of lactating women just being milked constantly. I don't think Bandit would be any less grossed out by that.
I at least feel a little more appropriate. I mean, I'm thinking of a new HBO hit show called True Milk.
You're a speciesist. You don't want to drink another species' milk.
Yeah, basically, it's gross if you think about it.
Mm-hmm.
It's for babies. It's for babies. That's the other thing, is I'm too much of a man to drink it. So I say we talk about Rock of Ages. The cast, all I knew about Rock of Ages was it was Tom Cruise. And all I could think about was that movie. Didn't he play in a movie called Rockstar?
It was Mark Wahlberg.
Right. Also known as Tom Cruise.
Not in this household.
Mm-mm. So,
there's a world of difference there. You're talking Mark Hardbody Wahlberg.
And Tom Softbody Cruise.
No, not Softbody. Tom Smallbody Cruise. And two different people.
I got a lot of questions about Prometheus.
The question I have about Rock of Ages is, who is Julianne Hough? Because when I have cable every so often, I see Proactive commercials, and she's on them, and she says, I'm an actress, and I've never heard of her before, and now she's in this movie. Julianne Hough? Yeah. Never heard the name. No. Never seen Proactive commercials. Don't even know what Proactive is. It's for your zits. It's a zit cream commercial, and you know she's on there saying I'm an actress, and I deal with zits too, and it's tough, and I'm just like you guys, and I figured she was because I never heard of her, and I didn't think she was an actress, but now here she is in this movie. Do you know who she is? Is she beautiful? You know, pretty blonde girl. I think boy could be a girl.
Really, I mean, I get what you're saying, but the whole thing about it is like Guy Pearce plays like a 90-year-old man in Prometheus, and it's never explained.
Really?
Yeah, we were looking for Guy Pearce. We're like, where's Guy Pearce? Where's Guy Pearce? And then there's this old guy, and it's Guy Pearce. He looks like Biff. Like old man Biff. I'm not even joking. It's the strangest thing.
Well, Prometheus is supposed to be the first in a trilogy, right? Maybe the trilogy works backwards, and then the third one, Guy Pearce is a young man. Benjamin buttoned on you. Anyway, Guy Pearce, he's ageless. He's got that lizard skin, so that he could be 12 years old, he could be 80 years old. It doesn't matter. He's just Guy Pearce. Where'd you go, Bandit? Are your customers? Gotta look right there. Yeah, it's hard. I got it. I mean, the other problem for me is it's right in the sun, too, when I try and look there. The clouds keep going in and out, and sometimes you're bathed in sunlight, and sometimes you're sort of the same sheen as myself. It's gonna make editing a bitch. Yeah. Because
what is?
The fact that Blondie is bathed in sunlight half the time that we're filming this, and then when the clouds roll by, he's in shadows.
It's really, all I want to see is Bilbo Baggins, Lance Henriksen, and Michael Fassbender hanging out as the robots together as a sitcom, because they're all the best parts of the movies.
Wait, who's Bilbo Baggins?
He's the person, he's an alien.
Oh, right. He's
so good in it.
Yeah, I forgot.
So,
so Numi Rapace, how is she?
She's pretty awesome, actually. Here, I'm gonna put this conversation on hold. You guys keep it going.
Well, we haven't seen it. Yeah, I'm sure she's pretty awesome. She's good in the 3 movies I've seen her in. 3? Oh, you saw all 3? Yeah, I've watched the trilogy. I haven't watched The Monitor yet. I just want to know what she's like outside of her role as Inga, Trinka, Elsa. You're trying to think of her name? What's the girl with the dragon tattoo's name? Oh, she played with fire. Elsa? She picked the Elizabeth. Solander. Yeah. Speaking of those movies, did you watch? No, I don't like it more. I feel like I did. I did, and I don't know, like a lot of people at the store, customer-wise, said that they thought Rooney Mara, or whatever her name is, did nearly as good of a job with the role. And I thought she was good.
She did a really good job. Let me just ask you this. By the end of the movie, will you have liked it?
My answer is I will have enjoyed the first half and not like the second half very much.
Are you even going to watch it, though? I don't expect you to watch it.
I expect to watch it. I'll watch it. I'm not wicked pumped on it.
He's not fanboy pumped, but you know,
I'll watch it. I like that Michael Fassbender. What kind of accent is he doing in Prometheus?
Outer space accent?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you'd think all androids would have similar accents.
No, it's a little British. It's a really light British accent. Just like Bilbo Baggins in the first one, really.
Mm-hmm. And Lance Henriksen was doing his version of a British accent, which just sounded like Lance Henriksen talking.
Yeah.
Speaking of
exactly. Which sounded like the coolest British accent you've ever heard.
If anybody's a reptilian in Hollywood, it's Lance Henriksen.
Take that back.
No, I mean that in the nicest way possible.
Because he can shapeshift into character so seamlessly?
Yeah. I mean,
have you ever seen Stone Cold?
It's so similar at the same time. Then, I mean, he's a good reptilian, Kurt. Don't worry.
Yeah, haven't you seen V? He's the Robert Englund. He's the Freddy Krueger lizard alien.
He does save a guy. He goes into Robert Englund goes into this thing that's like negative 1,000.
Yeah.
It's this guy's life, and everybody looks at him like he's a hero, but he doesn't know the concept of what a hero really is.
No, Mark Singer does though.
From Family Ties.
No. From Beastmaster.
Right.
Mm-hmm. He was the big hunk.
Now, who played Skeletor in that?
Frank Langella.
Ah, I see. Now, was that before or after Dolph Lundgren's version of the Punisher?
After.
It's probably after.
No.
Before.
Yeah.
Do you have any idea how old, Drew Barrymore was when they came out?
I don't have any idea.
Well,
I know that she
came out in '82.
She was probably in rehab. She was probably 13 years old and in rehab at the time. Is Bandits still there?
Tune in next week for when we read a story online.
How's Pamela doing? She must be running out. Looks like.
Yeah, we've got like 30 minutes of audio pretty much to work with. So.
Yeah. Should we bag it, or should we come up with some more time travel theories?
Oh, card full. My camera just shut down, so maybe we should just bag it with us saying we bagged it.
We'll get back to Pink next week.
Oh, don't worry. she's the songstress of our time.
I'm gonna turn this off.